We're here to say hey and let you in.
What are you waiting for, hon?
Let the episode begin. The girl in
Pink and the boy in
blue. But forget the heteronorms. We're for all of you. She from the north.
He from the south.
Millennial to Gen Z. All these differences.
Girl, you're just like me.
Pop culture obsessed, and it's your turn to breathe. So come dive into the world of the poppy scene. Boom! Hello, hello, hello. Ho, 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 ho. I'm Jacob David.
Ooh, and I'm Sarah Mackenzie.
And can you believe it? It's Christmas!
Yeah, I can. I'm really excited.
Here at the Poppy Sea Pod, we have got the tree up and the sparkles on for Christmas time.
Sparkles, always, babes. Oh, we're in full festive mode. I even have the seasonal cold to sprinkle in there. Oh, God, I love this time of year, though.
Yeah, same.
Actually, the full Christmas spectrum, from your boozy work nights out to snuggled on the sofa, watching Christmas films, stuffing yourself with party food and celebrations. I'm here for it all. Here, babe, do you have any staple Christmas chalkies?
Oh, honey pea.
Okay, so I'm just going to interject because I had a real millennial moment a second ago when I said to Jacob, did you make that up, honey pea? I didn't know that the youth were using it.
Yeah, 100% babes.
Yeah, 100% honey pea.
Honey pea.
Oh, I'm down with the TikTokers.
Yeah, well, look, Crimbo ain't complete in my house without a chocolate orange, a box of wine gums, and the family chocolate tin has to be roses.
Oh, is that tradition?
Yes.
That's a good one. Well, I'm a Cadbury's gal.
Okay, so what's yours?
I do love a Heroes.
Oh, I need a hero.
Woo! I also will celebrate with a celebration.
Okay.
But I love, the seashell chocolate.
Seashell bikini.
Art pop. I don't know how you
Gillian's?
say it. Gillian? Is it Gillian?
The chocolate pralines.
Oh,
Seashell praline.
Yeah, I could demolish a whole box of them.
I have.
Oh, too many times.
When they're on offer with the Tesco Club card. Oh. Okay. So we've got chocolate. But what about Christmas dins? How do the Mackenzies do a Christmas dinner? Are you a traditional turkey kind of vibe?
Yeah, we are actually, which it's a bit boring, isn't it?
Is it?
Well, I just don't think it's the best meat out there.
A little bit dry. When it's not done right, to be fair, my mum does it very well, but it can run the line of being a little bit dry.
I hear you. And the chef of our Christmas dinners is my husband Ash, because he's bloomin' brilliant. But last year we hosted and we did rib roast and it was banging.
Oh, yum. Beef.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Do you know, it was actually Queen Victoria that started the turkey tradition.
Oh, damn. We're really rewinding here.
Oh, yes. So, let me tell you. Way back when.
Pop culture back in the day.
Yeah. Oh my God, they would have been like the celebrities.
Yeah.
Her and Albert, they were like blooming Mr. and Mrs. Claus. They started loads of traditions, like bringing the tree inside to decorate.
Yeah.
Sending Christmas cards. Honestly, we're full of the facts here.
Hey,
at
that
Poppy
must have
C.
been, that must have been really rogue though at the time to like bring a tree indoors for the first time ever.
Yeah, everyone's like, Vicky, what are you doing?
Are you well?
Yeah. Do you have any Christmas traditions?
Oh, well, I used to, as a kid, I would get up ridiculously early.
Oh, one of them.
Like, no, so early. And bless my mum and my dad were like really cool with being like, yeah, whenever you're up. Like, well, I guess we'll get to it. But then as the years went by, I started to really push it. It'd be like 3 a.m. I'd be like, I'm ready. And they'd be like, no.
Yeah, I think we were told.
There's a line.
There's like a 7 o'clock.
Yeah, so for me, I mean, as we know, I'm a renowned chocoholic, babes. And people doing Christmas breakfast is very rogue to me because we eat chocolate for breakfast.
Do you?
Yes.
I'm coming to yours.
Yeah, chocolate all day until Christmas dinner.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is how to do it.
There you go. What about you?
Well, ours was probably getting far too drunk on Christmas Eve. And I'm meaning me and my sisters.
You love a party.
I do.
Party gal.
Well, I've maybe hung up my heels now, but it's always in there. And do you know what? It was so much fun. Like, we had some pretty wild Christmas Eves. And everyone from a wee village would be back home and everyone's out and you'd see old friends.
Aww.
And you'd get very, very drunk and it'd be very, very late. And no wonder my mum and dad used to be really annoyed at us all. Because obviously Ash has been on this journey long time. So the 4 of us were very hungover a lot.
Gorgeous.
And they'd get really pissed off.
I bloody love Christmas for this kind of stuff, though.
I know. Because obviously, like, as kids, we'd have a lot of traditions and stuff. And I think it's quite cute that obviously we're all adults and we don't have our own children as yet, if we ever will. But we always still play Bing Crosby, going into the lounge to open our presents.
Oh gosh, I just blooming love Christmas. I love a Christmas song as well, by the way. I love
God,
Christmas
yeah.
music. Did you ever have any like standout Christmas prezi moments as a kid?
Oh God, yeah. I was really lucky as a kid, you know. I was very blessed. But one that always stays with me, right, I was Barbie obsessed.
Okay,
So I would
yes,
always get a
naturally.
Barbie. Yeah. Wherever I went, I would ask for a Barbie.
Girl in pink.
Hi there. I mean, one year we got a 4-story Barbie house with a lift.
Oh, that is very slay.
Yeah, what a year. But I always remember I really wanted a Princess Jasmine Barbie doll. And then come Christmas morning, I unwrapped the Barbie-shaped box and it was Aladdin.
Ah.
I know. And I was secretly gutted, but I didn't want to be like ungrateful.
Don't want to be that kid.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, thanks. Woo. Fast forward like a few hours, my gran came over, who was just like one of the best people ever, one of my best friends. And I opened one of my presents from Gran. She had got me Princess Jasmine.
Oh.
So babes, now I've got Aladdin and Jasmine.
You got the pair.
Right? But what was funny was I remember being really confused because I was like, wait a minute. I wrote Princess Jasmine on my Santa list. How did she know? Well, my mum said, it's because your Gran is very good friends with Santa.
She's his side chick.
It literally, yeah. Could have been. Oh, it blew my tiny mind. And I always remember being like,
my nan's besties with Santa.
literally. I was like, wow, the magic of Christmas.
Yeah, it's well and truly alive in this house.
And what about you?
Oh gosh. Yes, I have two. Okay.
Okay.
So I got my Poppy C one, which is when I got tickets to my first ever concert.
Oh.
Yeah. It was gifted to me in a little Sweeties tube. And I like opened up the Sweeties tube to reveal tickets for Miss Kylie Minogue.
I mean, what a way to start.
What a way. For me, the ultimate Christmas moment ever, ultimate moment of life was when I got surprised with my Archie on Christmas morning.
Oh, Archie. Yeah, I forgot he was a Christmas present. Oh my goodness, best gift ever.
Best day ever. Ever. Yeah, meeting Archie for the first time.
Oh.
It was a ridiculously snowy Christmas we had.
Oh, it's perfect.
No, yeah, it truly was. But it was icy and like people couldn't drive. But my mum went out on Christmas Eve, last minute, to get Archie.
Oh.
And my mum is, love you, but terrible with directions. Like cannot direct at all. But she did. And she got Archie and she came back. And like she didn't even tell her mum and dad that she was going because they'd have told her not to. Because it was dangerous out there. There were accidents. But she was determined to go and get Archie to surprise us on Christmas morning.
And was he in like a box?
He popped his little baby head out of a little Body Shop bag.
Oh my God, it's literally like a Christmas movie.
It was, yeah, so special.
Oh.
And he smelled like porridge.
Oh, do you know what? I think like Gunther smells like popcorn in the morning.
What is it about dogs?
Oh, it's just so good. I could sniff it all day.
Honestly, I remember the smell of Archie as a puppy now.
I do love puppy
And
smell.
he's, just little kisses on his forehead.
Oh.
Our very own Christmas miracle.
Oh. And like from your very own Hallmark movie to obviously Christmas movies, babe.
Right, okay, let's get into it. Yes, of course, as we've said, we've got the music at Christmas. We love it. The tunes, the bops, the bangers. But the Christmas movies become a staple for the whole family, bringing all the generations together to gather round and get cozy to enjoy the best Christmassy flicks.
Oh, I love it.
I know. Many a Christmas movie have become a key part of pop culture, and we have our faves.
Yes, we do.
The Holiday,
Elf,
Polar Express,
It's a Wonderful Life,
Home Alone.
Do you know, there must just be some magical formula about Christmas movies that they just never get old. You can rewatch them over and over again. Obviously, we've mentioned the ones that we can rewatch again and again. Today, we're going to talk about one that has created so many pop culture moments and memes.
Truly a pinnacle of UK pop culture. It features so many of our country's favourite actors.
Yeah, and for me, it's a guaranteed watch every year, actually.
So, it was necessary to cover a pop culture movie like this on the Poppy C Pod.
It's Love Actually.
Woo! Are you ready to jingle your bells?
Let's do this.
the Poppy Seed Pod.
Oh, I look quite pretty.
Oh! Courtesy of Santa's sleigh / time-travelling machine.
It seems we have landed 21 years ago in 2003.
That is very sleigh.
Oh. Now we just need to get you in the pop culture mindset of the time. So here is a few reminders of 2003.
No doubt, Sting and Shania Twain headlined the Super Bowl. What a super group of performers.
Chicago won Best Picture at the Oscars.
Pop.
Six.
Squish. Cicero.
Lipschitz. Well, also, Teen Vogue was published for the first time ever and had Gwen Stefani on the cover.
Teen Vogue?
Teen Vogue.
I thought I had some blue in my hair, something a little bit different for the Teen Vogue party. Got some blue going on.
Of course you do.
Vanity Fair published that iconic pop culture front cover, which included Mary-Kate and Ashley, Amanda Bynes, God bless, Mandy Moore, Hilary Duff, and Lindsay Lohan.
I mean, you're right. God bless. Oh, poor wee thing.
Truly. But we'll do that on another episode because I bloody love Amanda Bynes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I hate the industry for what they've done.
Oh, I know, it was awful. Well, there you go. You heard it there first. We're getting an Amanda Bynes rewind.
That'll be a roller coaster.
I know. Well, also happening, Louis Vuitton released its first multicolored monogram bag collection, and every millennial knows the impact that had on fashion at the time. Everybody had a fake. And of course, paired with a pair of soaked Ugg boots that had just started as a trend, I was rocking mine with a Juicy Couture tracksuit.
Oh, wow. Oh, true millennial.
Babes, now that's literally what the teens are wearing.
Yeah, girl, you are the fashion reference.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it.
And rather fittingly, Wicked debuted on Broadway with the wickedly talented Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth as Elphaba and Glinda.
Ben Affleck and J-Lo split for the first time when they cancelled their wedding.
Oh, drama. The biggest movies at the time were Finding Nemo, love, Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, and The Matrix Reloaded.
And a brand new Christmas film dropped from the king of rom-coms, Richard Curtis. It was Love Actually.
Richard's work has become synonymous with Christmas now, even though, a lot of his movies aren't necessarily Christmas films. The iconically nostalgic and romantic storylines resonate heavily at this time of the year. And of course, the pièce de résistance on his list of creations, Love Actually.
Oh, aye. He has done some of my faves. Some really good ones, like I love Four Weddings and a Funeral.
Classic.
Notting Hill.
Love.
About Time.
Yes.
Bridget Jones.
Truly iconic.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I would say, like you just quite correctly said, are the Curtis classics, the iconic.
That late 90s, early noughties vibe.
Yeah.
Along with the fact he co-wrote arguably the best British sitcom we've ever seen, The Vicar of Dibley.
Yeah. Totally forgot he did the Mamma Mia sequel.
Yes, Richard may be to blame for killing off our hun Meryl.
Oh.
But he's also responsible for the Mr. Bean movies. Or my mum may say to blame for that too.
Love the savageness.
I mean, yeah, my mum would hate how much I loved the Mr. Bean movies as a kid.
Oh, so she's seen them too many times, basically.
Yeah, I think that's the vibe. I just love seeing Mr. Bean go on holiday, to be honest with you. This year, however, he has a new Christmas film, That Christmas, that he has said in recent interviews is the most special film he's ever made. He's co-written the animated film and found it exciting working on a different type of movie.
Showing on Netflix, it follows a group of kids who all live in a seaside town and are tasked with saving Christmas after the town is hit with a series of calamities. Definitely going to watch that. Love that he's got a new Christmas film.
Yeah. Now, obviously, look, the fun thing about us as a duo, Sarah, we give you a millennial viewpoint. We give you a Gen Z viewpoint. Mm-hmm. And look, often they may differ, but look, we can all unite on acknowledging that Love Actually is a Christmas classic.
Yes.
In this day and age, however, many of us all do find it to have some problematic elements, which is definitely amplified for the Gen Z viewers.
Yeah. You guys love cancelling people. And you know what? Fair enough with this one. Look, there's no denying a film made in 2003, when watched now, is going to be a little bit problematic, to say the least. However, I must caveat this with, it does drive me mad when people try and cancel old shows or TV for being out of date. Babes, it was written 20 years ago. I would like to think things have changed. And if anything, I think it serves as a reminder of how important it is to move with the times and adapt comedy so that it's not sexist or homophobic, etc. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I'm following.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I'm having a rant, right? I'm having a rant.
Go on. Look, this is a safe space.
Yeah. Okay. Well, see when people moan about Friends.
Yeah.
Oh, it does my fucking head in. This was a 90s TV show. And let's be real, it had a lesbian couple. It was the first show to ever have a lesbian wedding. It had surrogacy. It had adoption. Single parents. Monica proposed to Chandler.
Folks,
What
don't piss off
more?
Sarah when it comes to Friends, okay? It's a touchy subject. She's very protective.
Honestly, come for me and I'll fight you on it. But yeah, on it. Of course, there's stuff that's dated, and
Yes.
but we just wouldn't say now. But
They're not
that's-
filming it now.
Exactly.
There you go.
Rant
Look,
over. I'm
look,
over it.
Yeah, okay. Well, look, you're in a safe space because I do agree.
Okay, good.
And it's important for us to focus on growing and developing our language, as well as creating comedy, which isn't actually just jokes at the expense of minority groups. But context is key, honey boo. We can acknowledge the out-of-date parts from a movie over 20 years ago without cancelling it all together, for goodness sake. And look, let's just get into it, shall we? There are jokes and plot lines that have not aged well in Love Actually.
Yeah.
I can't say I remember much of it at the time, as, you know, just to put into context and to annoy Sarah too, I was 5.
Ah. Well, I was a 15-year-old teenager, so I do remember the hype and the excitement, especially the fact that there were so many actors in it, because we hadn't really seen that before.
Yeah.
Also, I was at that impressionable age. And let's be real, one of the movie's most famous storylines involves the most problematic jokes.
Yes, of course. The good old Hugh Grant as Prime Minister and his, quote, curvy, hot secretary, played by Hun icon Martine McCutcheon.
That's the one, babes. And ironically, I do love this plotline, but it's just marred with problems of fat jokes. And it's so problematic to cast a gorgeous actress who is in no way overweight.
At all.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
So, but continue.
And then write fat jokes about her. As I mentioned before, me and my fellow millennial gals were 15 at this time, yeah? Teenage girls. So being told that she was fat, we believed it. I mean, it really messed us up. Between Natalie, which is Martine's character, and Bridget Jones, we were gaslit to fuck.
Yeah, Richard, we love you, hun, but we may have a couple bones to pick with you here between all these movies.
Yeah.
And also, regardless of even whether she was plus-sized or not, why the jokes at her expense, you know?
Yeah. And it's crazy to think back then, Martine McCutcheon was seen as a plus-sized woman. How messed up is that?
There are so many references to her weight throughout the film to the point they essentially make it her main personality trait. I watched the movie again last night because, you know, of course, I do my thorough research for the pod. And my jaw literally dropped when they made comments about her thighs. I could not believe it.
Yeah.
So I understand the rage because I felt it too.
I mean, the other problem I would say with Love Actually is that most of the female characters are very passive in this movie or dead.
Oh my God. Well, that's about as passive as you can get, to be
Right?
fair.
Catatonic. Well, I mean, the power dynamic is always that of the man having more power.
Yeah.
Think about it, like the Prime Minister and then the boss of the
Yes.
cleaner.
And then, of course, you had Alan Rickman and his secretary.
Exactly. And just another layer of problems. It's massively heteronormative and white.
Yes. There is, of course, more that will be mentioned. But look, let's be fair to writer and director Richard Curtis. Curtis?
Curtis! Isn't that mad they dated?
I know.
Sorry.
We've just really skipped decades, pop culture universes to Love Island. But
We
we're
just
gonna...
communicated in poppy scenes there.
Yeah.
And Jacob turned into Maura Higgins and I got it. Curtis.
But to be fair to writer and director Richard Curtis, he has acknowledged that he did get stuff wrong, and he's touched on the fact it is extremely white and straight, and today's vision will be very different.
Good.
Can you imagine like a 2024 version?
I actually could. It'd be really good.
Yeah, I agree. Let's make it happen.
But obvious problems aside, who doesn't love stories about love? Oh, whether it's young love, unrequited love, brotherly love, love across languages.
Of course.
Love Actually has it all. And actually, nearly even more. Richard Curtis initially wanted 14 plot lines interlinking. Thankfully, he settled on the 9 main ones that we're going to talk about. But still, it was more than we were used to.
Yeah, this really was one of the first movies, to be honest, that used this kind of formula involving so many plots and so many iconic British actors all in one go. It was like a who's who of celebrity. And so many newer actors that then became iconic afterwards. You got your Keira Knightley, you got your Martin Freeman. This film inspired many movies after to follow the same formula, like Valentine's Day, New Year's Eve, He's Just Not That Into You. So hello, talk about pop culture impact. But you know what? I do still think Love Actually did it best.
Agreed. And due to the multiple storylines, we thought it'd be fun to do a wee Poppy C Pod ranking from worst to best. And honestly, this was hard.
This was hard. We don't agree on them all.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about it,
Okay.
Sarah. Yes.
Some I knew straight away would be near the top or near the bottom. But there was a few that
Agreed.
had to
It's the
switch
middle
around.
bit. And it's like, what are we ranking on? Iconicness or actual content of the storyline? Humour? All these things.
All of the above.
All of the above. All the criteria. Okay, so let's get into it, shall we? In the bottom place, and look, this could have been a few, but we have gone with number 9. Sad Sarah, the graphic designer, and hot co-worker Carl.
Right. Carol. Carol. Scottish people can't say that man's name. We literally say Carol.
Carol.
Yeah, because if we say...
Well, there's the lesbian representation that we needed in the movie.
You're so right. Switch out Carl for Carol.
You can do it.
In an English accent.
Oh, that's true.
And I'm not doing that.
Carl.
Carl.
You sound like Nadine. Okay. So, of course, this is Laura Linney's character who cares for her mentally ill brother, and she's at the beck and call of her constantly ringing phone.
She's just always so sad. Sad Sarah.
Yes, and after pining for Carl for so long, she finally, and somewhat confusingly, gets him back to her flat, and she gets him half naked in bed.
And then her phone rings.
Oh, for goodness sake.
It's just so annoying.
Put that shit on silent, honey.
Right. Turn the goddamn phone off.
This is your moment.
All
This
right.
is your moment.
All right, Martin. This is my moment. Have you seen how hot the man is?
Oh, for goodness sake. He's so gorgeous and so sweet. And, I mean, girlie, you had your chance. You blew it.
And
not in the way you should have.
Exactly. And obviously, I'm not some cold-hearted bitch. I get
Exactly.
that you want to help your brother.
I was watching it yesterday. I was like, oh, you idiots. And then it cut to the mental illness hospital. And I was like,
Yeah, but
reverse. Take that back.
come on.
Because you get it. Like, if something severe as that,
Yeah, true.
they are going to have your undivided attention and worry.
I know, but I think that man would have had my undivided attention.
Time and place.
Yeah.
Also, to be fair, a bit of a dickhead move from Carl to not follow up at all at any point, or to try meet again, just because she answered her phone.
Yeah, that.
I mean, try talking to her about it. Communication. But hey, it really did kill the moment.
Yeah. I mean, I just find this plotline really an unsatisfying part of the film.
I am so with you. And that's why it's our number 9, because the conclusion is just deeply unsatisfying. And you know what? That's a great part of Love Actually, is that not every story is some ridiculous happy ending.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the ridiculous happy endings, though.
Carol didn't get a happy ending.
But no.
But this plotline, it does show the responsibility of love.
Yes, it's a commitment that not everyone has the availability for.
Yeah.
I can relate. Too busy making a podcast, ton.
Takes a lot of time. All right, next up, number 8.
Colin Firth and his Portuguese cleaner, Aurelia. Yeah, not a huge fan of this one.
Yeah, me neither. Okay, well, actually, I guess sometimes when I watch it,
Depends on the mood.
I have more time for it, but I didn't feel the need for him to go and propose. At least have your Christmas dinner, babe, and then travel when there's more flights.
But that wouldn't have been very fun for the plot, though, Sarah, babe. We need stakes, okay? I mean, look, you can heat the turkey up in the microwave later, hun, but ain't no time like the present for love.
All right.
This story is about Colin Firth's character who catches his wife cheating with his brother at the start of the movie.
Yeah, pretty savage.
So, naturally, he just goes to his cottage in France to write and escape his heartache.
I love how middle class it is.
That is the thing about Richard Curtis films.
Yeah.
They're also ridiculously financially unrealistic.
Especially being Londoners, we're like, no.
No, you just casually live on Notting Hill.
We'd have to stay with the fucking partner that's cheated on you for 2 years until you could afford to move out.
Yes. But no, Colin Firth heads to his cottage in France and he hires a cleaner, of course, who happens to be quite pretty, but can't speak a word of English. And he can't speak a word of Portuguese.
Yeah, maybe unfair to say this, but I do feel like they would have managed communicating a tad better than they make out. Everyone's been on holiday and met that person that you don't know each other's language, but still have a
body
great
language,
time.
Sarah, body language.
We talk with our bodies.
Remember, this was the time before Google Translate.
Yeah, but they just stare at each other.
There are a few sweet interactions, though, let's be honest. And the jokes are that, in fact, they are often saying the same thing as each other and they just don't know it. It's my favourite time of the day, driving you.
It's the saddest part of my day, leaving you. Oh, it is cute, actually. I'll move them up the ranks.
No, Sarah! Look, we did find it hard to rank them.
Actually, it can stay because I hate this scene where, do you remember when he's writing by the pond and then all the paper blows in the pond?
That had me howling.
Oh, really? Also, the pages look blank. I don't care how...
Did you expect Colin to actually write a story?
I did, actually, yeah. I don't care how hot you are, I would have been fuming. Right, fun fact about that scene.
Oh, yeah, go on.
And you'll never watch it in the same way again. The lake in which they're swimming was actually only 18 inches deep.
Serious?
Yeah, they're crawling. They're literally crawling because I think it'd been like a drought, so the pond had just dried up.
Oh my gosh.
So they had to kneel down and pretend they were
swimming.
Yeah.
Doggy paddle.
If you watch it now, it's really funny.
I love that. Right, okay, so this one really divides people, the storyline. Some think it's really romantic, others not so much. I mean, I'm sorry. She's even out here making comments about his love for croissants making him chubby. I mean, I won't be having anybody body shaming me about my love for croissants. Thanks, babe.
Mm-hmm. Right, let's be real. The main bug of this story, it's the fact he proposes to her and they haven't said a word to each other or shagged for that matter. It's just silly. Babes, you're having a rebound moment after your wife cheated.
And then once more, we have constant fat jokes made about her sister. Very, very harsh.
Yeah, this plotline can get in the bin.
7. The Keira Knightley storyline. Julia, her hubby, and best friend Mark. So, this is the one, of course, with the creepy wedding video and that romantic wedding scene that many people wanted to recreate in the following years. This is one of the storylines that is the most iconic in the world of pop culture, let's be honest. If we were doing pop culture, it would be up there in the top 3.
Definitely.
I mean, we are a pop culture podcast. Maybe it should be higher. But
well,
there's a lot of things to take into account here.
Yeah, I guess that's true. If it was pop culture impact, probably would be in the top 3. I think watching the movie...
You don't enjoy this one.
I don't enjoy it that much.
And fair enough. Also, knowing how young she was when filming this does play into the ranking, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, we're just about to get to that, yeah. Right, so basically this storyline, Kira's character, Julia, marries handsome Chiwetel, who plays Peter. But Peter's best friend, Mark, is actually in love with her.
Ooh! And she thinks he hates her because he never talks to her. Which maybe he should. And then he would realise, oh, she's basically a child and we have nothing in common, and leave his best mate to it. Don't hit on your mate's partners.
Yeah. I mean...
What do they say? Bros before hoes?
Exactly. That's what they say. I mean, okay, let's get to the creepy fact that this plotline involves Keira Knightley, and she was the same age as the wee boy Sam who played the drums.
She was not the same
Oh, no,
age.
fuck.
That would have been really problematic.
Yeah.
No, there was a 5-year age gap.
Yeah.
Only 5 years. So, pivotal information here. Keira Knightley had just turned 18 when she played this role. And Thomas Brodie Sangster was 13 years old. So only 5 years difference between...
So they're closer in age than she is to her fictional husband in the movie, who's 26. Oh. Now, in the wedding video scene where she finds the video, you know, they're quite pretty.
Yes.
She wears a newsboy cap.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this resulted in teenage me investing in a newsboy cap collection.
See, again, pop culture impact.
You're right.
Yeah, she was a fashion inspiration for the girlies.
Yeah, she was. And do you know the funny thing is? We come back to the fact she's a literal child, because the reason that she has the hat on is because she had a massive spot on her head.
Oh.
And they couldn't cover it up. And bless her, she said she was having like flare-ups at that time because she was...
Because she was a teenager. Been there, girl. And that was the reason for the hat.
Yeah.
See, these things work out as they need to.
Mm-hmm.
If they'd have hired an appropriately aged actor, you wouldn't have had your little newsboy cap moment,
I know,
Sarah.
right? Thank God they were weird.
Now, of course, this storyline gave us iconic scenes that made a million memes and have been used in many a pop culture parody.
Say it's carol singers.
That one, gosh, when he plays a risky little game, turning up at their house with the cards, declaring his love for her.
Yeah, I always wonder, what would he have done if his best mate had answered?
Well, it would have been the gay storyline we didn't get, Sarah.
Ah,
there you
damn.
go. See, you'd have had all your boxes ticked then.
I know.
This is for sure one of the most famous scenes from Love Actually, and many have recreated it, including one of our worst prime ministers of all time, Boris Johnson. He parodied it for his campaign election, and hilariously sassy Hugh Grant went on campaign trial for Lib Dems against Boris.
Oh, slay Hugh. Well, do you know, little 15-year-old me, when I first watched this, I actually felt sorry for Mark, the best pal. I thought it was really romantic. But now, not so much.
Yeah, now you're emotionally developed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, it's his best friend. Not cool. Like, just even to put her in that position, it's so awkward.
Right. I agree, Sarah.
And for that reason alone, they're in 7th place.
Fair enough, fair enough. Hasn't aged as well, this one.
Nah.
Number 6.
John and Judy, the sex scene couple.
Played by Martin Freeman and Joanna Page before the Gavin and Stacey fame. This was also before Mr. Martin Freeman became a megastar and had only really done the Ali G movie.
Yeah.
What gets me watching this now is just thinking of Martin Freeman becoming the Hobbit.
Yeah.
Oh, what a saucy little Hobbit.
It's a whole other version.
I'm sure there's an audience for it.
There will be. So in this story, they both work as porn body doubles, which is a hilarious idea for a place for people to meet and just even to do as a job.
Yeah.
And I think the deadpan humour is great between them. It's a real juxtaposition of like the fact that they're naked every day for their job, but they're both just so shy and awkward.
I know. Yeah, like there's clearly a wall there
Yeah.
for them emotionally having to do a job like this. But we see that wall break down.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a funny storyline. I think it's just really funny. Every time it comes on in the movie, I'm like, oh, this is good. And overall, yes, it doesn't bring that much to the film. But when it gets to their scenes, it's a bit of, excuse the pun, physical comedy.
Totally though. Yeah.
And I think we need the balance of that with, like you'd mentioned, Love Actually does go there with the depressing plot lines.
100%.
So it's good to have
Honey
that
pea.
balance.
Yeah.
Honey pea.
Yeah. She was loving his honey pea.
She was.
Many often, in fact, do put this in their top 3 plot lines because it is so sweet and they fall in love. dare I say, this is one of the most genuinely romantic moments we get when we take a step back and look at the story.
Yeah.
This is a real romance. Some say the awkward scenes between Freeman and Paige are a good example of consent and a wholesome teaching opportunity, as he is always asking if it's okay to touch her.
Oh, see, one thing that Love Actually was ahead of its time for.
Come on, Richard Curtis. Number 5.
Colin and America. 'Cause I've got a big knob. Which is my favourite line in the whole movie.
You really enjoyed saying that. A bit too much, actually.
Honestly, it comes into my head too many times throughout the year. Actually.
Colin, the caterer at Kira Kay's wedding, can't get a date. And he's heard through the grapevine that American girlies love the British accent. So he goes there to find girlfriend. And this storyline is funny because it's just so bloody ridiculous.
Yeah.
But then he goes and it actually works and essentially finds himself in a foursome. That's the one. With, of course, hilariously, incredibly gorgeous supermodels.
Yeah. And I think that's why I love this storyline, because it's so ridiculous.
So absurd.
It's played tongue-in-cheek and they know it. That's why it works.
And the comedy's actually aged well, I think.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so absurdly hilarious.
Yeah, it's not at
It's not
anyone's
offensive.
expense.
Yes.
It's just funny silliness.
Yes.
And these very attractive women that he meets in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, are played by January Jones, who went on to do Mad Men. Oh, Jacob. I'm going to say Ivana Milicevic. That was quite good for me, actually.
For you, yeah, well done.
Yeah. Probably not her name, though. And Alicia Cuthbert. And they all take him back to their place and have, well, what we thought was going to be a threesome.
Yes.
And then Shannon Elizabeth turns up. And you'll know her from American Pie and Scary Movie. And they're all beautiful. So,
that's the joke, though, isn't it?
Because Colin's not.
Oh.
His character is that annoying British lad where you're just like, oh, Colin.
Totally. We all know a Colin.
Oh, unfortunately. Fun fact, January Jones wrote most of her lines for that scene.
No way!
And it was confirmed by one of the writers, Emma Freud. Her comedic timing is brilliant as well.
Yes, I agree.
So the whole hilarity of this is it actually comes true, of course. He brings them home and they all live happily ever after, because of course that would happen. But I must say, the Americans do love our accent.
Yeah.
And from doing several tours in LA, they loved Man Honey Boo. But this was like my Love Actually story, right? So we were out a little walk one evening down by the harbour in Los Angeles. And obviously I was a very taken woman, as I have been for many years.
She's loyal, babes.
Really loyal, because wait for it. Oh, there's a Navy ship that's docked at the harbour. And all these redonkulously handsome Navy men got off in their white uniforms.
It's the Navy.
And my friend at the time who was touring with me was single. And I was like, oh my goodness, for the love of God, you need to, because these men were like obsessed.
It's giving Cher in Turn Back Time.
It was, yeah. I was like, I'll sit outside the hotel room and wait. I'll just go have fun. But she behaved very well.
Ah,
Yeah.
good
But it
girl.
felt like something out of a 1950s movie.
Or Love Actually. Number 4.
The Necklace. Emma Thompson and Alan Rickman / Harry and Karen. Here, by the way, I don't think they said her name once because I do not remember her being called Karen.
Honestly, dare I say, along with number 1, this is the most iconic plot line in the movie.
Yeah.
But so frustrating and heartbreaking to watch.
Oh, he's a bad, bad man.
Yeah. Men.
Ugh. So married couple, Harry and Karen, who, and this is where the wee crossovers come in, she's the sister to Hugh Grant's character as a Prime Minister.
This is the one connection I don't get on board with, though.
You don't see it.
It's just so ridiculous. It was just so ridiculous. They were like, how on earth do we link the Prime Minister to everyone here?
Yeah, how
you know
do we
what?
get-
Emma T, you and your best pal Huey. Let's get you as brother and sister.
Yeah. And then, of course, Harry is the boss to sad Sarah and Carol. And that woman. You know the one. The leg spreader.
Slut shaming Sarah.
No, No, I actually mean that scene. Do you know, in the office, and she's like, spreads her legs. Mia. Or is it
Mia.
Maya?
We
Mia.
don't like her enough to care.
No, Mia Maya.
You know what, though? That's the shame that we don't like her enough to care, because that goes to show, again, they make her character so one-dimensional in this. You know, like, and it's another example of all the power and the storyline being on the side of the male counterpart in this film, leaving us to villainize this woman we know nothing about.
Yeah, and then you've got the female characters who have cares and responsibilities, and they just seem to get punished, like missing out on love or getting gifted a bloody Joni Mitchell album.
Which she probably already had if she liked the artist so much. Come on, Alan Rickman.
Right? I've always thought that. Yeah. So, Mr. Snape himself is having an affair and buys a necklace for his mistress. But Karen, his wife, finds it, and she's handed it on Christmas Eve, only to discover it's a Joni Mitchell CD. Honestly, the heartbreaking realisation that her husband is having an affair. Oh. Side note, don't you think that the necklace is horrible?
It's not quite pretty. Sarah, this scene, though.
Honestly, Jacob, it's one of the saddest scenes in British cinema.
Can we talk about Emma Thompson's acting?
Please, yes.
Because, my goodness, like, you feel it. Like, you feel the layers of, like, her having to be a mum as well, and, like, put on the performance and put on the act. And also a real sign of what mums have to go through.
Yes.
To, like, put a shield up and put on the best show for the kids so that they don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, I thought, like you just said, the layers to that. And every single time I watch it, it gets me.
Yeah.
And that's down to her performance.
Oh, it's so good. It's that moment before she absents herself. Too much ice cream. Ha ha ha. And then obviously she has her moment and her breakdown where she stood there in the frumpy skirt. And then she comes back downstairs. And it's that moment before she goes back into the living room where she's like geeing herself up for it.
Do you know what the moment for me is when she smoothies out the bed sheet and then she just pauses, and it's like that moment where she's like trying to keep it together but she can't. And this is even better because, like Jacob mentioned earlier in the episode, Emma Thompson was good friends with Richard Curtis. She was already a double Oscar winner when she did the movie, but Richard's talked about the fact that he didn't even direct her in that scene. He literally just left the master to work. And my God, it's emotional every time.
Yeah. And the fact that the crying scene, which has become so iconic and referenced, of course, within pop culture, it was improvised. It was improvised.
Yeah.
She was said to have drawn on her own experience with her ex-husband and famous actor Kenneth Branagh, who cheated on her with Helena Bonham Carter. Can we talk about the Poppy C scandal that is?
Yeah, the 90s scandal
And
that
the
was.
fact they all did Harry Potter as well.
I know.
Can you imagine being on set?
I think...
It's the same small circle of actors as well.
Well, that's why they're all shagging.
Oh, you said it.
Oh, it's bad. Poor thing.
Well, Emma says, I had my heart very badly broken by Ken, so I knew what it was like to find the necklace that wasn't meant for me. Well, it wasn't exactly that, but we've all been through it.
Oh, I love her.
Thompson and Branagh ended their 6-year marriage in 1995, after Branagh had had his affair with Helena Bonham Carter. Branagh and Carter met on the set of 1994's Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Thompson has since forgiven Helena for the affair.
Good for you. Bigger woman than I am. Now, one of the Love Actually writers, Emma Freud, confirmed, and I'm just going to set you up for more heartbreak here, babes, that it wasn't just a necklace, and they had, in fact, slept together.
Oh.
She went on to say that the characters of Harry and Karen, because often the fans were like, what happened to them? Well, they stay together, but home isn't as happy as it once was.
Well, that's what I gathered from the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Leave him!
I know, right? She might as well, though. She probably would have been happier.
Mm.
On a lighter note, though, this story also produces possibly one of the funniest scenes in the movie. Rowan Atkinson, a.k.a. Jacob's Mr. Bean Going on Holiday, slowly, painfully slow, wrapping up the infamous necklace.
Oh, this is so hilarious. And it nearly wasn't Rowan Atkinson. It was nearly going to be Simon Pegg who auditioned for the jewellery role.
I could see that.
Yeah. But apparently Rowan actually did drive Alan mad as they shot this, which I could so see. They shot this at about 3 a.m. and he did 10-minute takes at a time. So really, it just really pissed off Alan Rickman. So those reactions and frustrations at times are very, very real. And it paid off, as this is one of the most famous, funny scenes that we think of when we think of Love Actually.
Yeah, that I think is on par with, do you know the scene when the wee boy is dressed as the octopus?
In between Hugh Grant and Martine McCutcheon. Yeah. Yes, hilarious.
And then he has to climb over them as they're declaring their love for each other. I just think it's so British.
Yes.
British comedy at its best.
We're saying British comedy at its best. Love Actually was nominated for 29 awards and it won 11. Both our girl Emma Thompson and Bill Nye won multiple awards each, with Bill taking home the BAFTA for Best Supporting Male Actor.
I think we've wrapped that up like a little Mr. Bean bow.
We enter our top 3. And at number 3, our Best Supporting Male Actor from the BAFTAs is Bill Nye as Billy Mack. And the storyline he had with his lovely dedicated manager.
Yes, this story. Oh, I think it's the heart of the movie. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, it's so funny. But I think it's cast perfectly. You've got your aging rock star, Bill Nye, who's just a phenomenal actor. And you've got Gregor Fisher, who plays his manager, kind of sad manager, Joe. Gregor Fisher is a Scottish legend because he is Rabsy Nisbet. He also did like Scotch and Rye, so he's like a comedic genius. And the pair of them, oh my God, I love them together. They're so funny.
Yeah.
And of course, it's centered around Christmas is all around us. And he doesn't give a shit if it goes to number 1. And he's just so ridiculous. And a few perfect quotes from him as well, isn't there?
Oh my goodness. I mean, let's have a little nod to kids, don't buy drugs. Become a pop star and they give you them for free. With a rather concerned Anton Deck stood beside him.
And a really young Anna Dick.
Yeah.
The babies.
20 years ago, babe.
I know, crazy. Really what I love about this story is it feels like the truest love in the sense that it's this platonic, but some, including myself, love to imagine it in a world where they actually are a gay couple.
I love how you're desperately searching for the gay representation in this movie.
Give us the queers. And I think it's at the end, one of his quotes where he says, "It's a terrible, terrible mistake, Chubbs, but you turn out to be the fucking love of my life." And it's just, I just think it's brilliantly written, brilliantly performed. And it's the silliness that you need in a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it gives us the balance, but also the heartiness. Yeah. Moving along to number 2, Daniel and Sam.
Yes, this very wholesome story involving the very handsome Liam Neeson.
Oh yeah, bit of you.
Oh, aye. Well, in this film, he plays the stepdad to Sam's little character, Thomas Brodie Sangster, and he has lost his mum, but is also in love for the first time with little Joanna, who is actually going to go back to America. So, spoiler.
Yeah, bit orcs.
Now, it starts in the movie, obviously, with the death of Liam Neeson's / Daniel, his wife and Sam's mum.
Oh God, this is actually really eerie when you think about what was going on.
Well, it hadn't happened yet.
Oh.
Bless him. So,
Oh, no.
yeah, now when you watch it, I think it's really sad.
Oh.
Obviously, we're talking about the fact that in 2009, Liam Neeson lost his wife, Natasha Richardson, who was in The Parent Trap.
Oh, I love her. I love her so much. Like in The Parent Trap, she just was the mum like everyone wanted.
Yeah.
Her sunshine was just like
That's true.
radiating through.
That's so true. And it was so tragic. She died in a ski accident. She hit her head and that was it. So poor man. But yeah, really strange because this hadn't happened yet. Now, obviously, you think in the film that wee Sam's grieving, which he is, but actually he's just got his first crush.
Yeah, a little distraction for Sam.
But he learns how to play the drums, and it's really cute because Thomas's dad in real life actually taught him how to play the drums for the movie.
Oh, that is really cute.
And randomly, I used to hang out with him. Well, not quite.
Did you actually?
Yeah, well, no, not really. I met him once in the sense that... Had you though, didn't I? Had you? No, my friends are ballerinas. So his mum is a ballerina and she was a trustee for the school that they were at, and he used to come along and I would compare. You can see that, can't you?
Yeah, I can see it.
So yeah, this is a really sweet one. It's sad, but it's sweet. And then it really has the climactic moment at the end when they have the Christmas concert.
Yes. Peak of the movie, the climax.
Yeah, and honestly, the first time I saw this film, I genuinely thought and said that Olivia Olsen's version of All I Want for Christmas was so much better than Mariah Carey's. Yeah.
Sarah!
Babes, don't worry. Now I can confidently say that I was a fool back then.
But it was good.
It was really good.
It was good, girl. He's got some vocals.
It was so good that they had to actually add in breaths because they thought no one's going to believe that this young girl can actually sing like this. So...
Wow, okay.
She was also offered a music career after that, which you can see kind of child star.
Yeah, I could have seen it.
But she did. She's glad she didn't do it because it could have taken her down a very different, dark path in life.
Yes. So what's she doing now?
She's singing.
So she is singing?
Yeah, she's a singer.
Oh, slay.
Yeah.
I'm going to check out some of her music.
You should, honey boo. And you love this part, don't you? The running joke about this storyline.
Oh, yes. I love that this storyline had the ongoing joke that, I could never be with someone else again, only if it was Claudia Schiffer. Then at the end, of course, he bumps into the mum of one of the other school kids, and it's Claudia Schiffer.
And actually believable that someone like Liam Neeson could pull Claudia.
Yeah, you can do it, Liam. And yeah, this storyline, look, to be honest, you said it. You love the song. We love a bit of music over here at the Poppy C Pod. This storyline for us gets second place for the music alone. That song is the climax of the film. It's just so good. And of course, when the set falls down, revealing the Prime Minister, which of course leads us to number one. Number one. David and Natalie, Prime Minister, and Martine McCutcheon. Now look, we are aware that we've already covered the problematic sides of this, but this plot is so entertaining and both play their respective roles so well. For me, it is like the centre of Love Actually, this storyline.
Yeah.
Look, it's an ensemble cast, sure.
Yeah.
But these are the main characters.
I agree.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
Do you feel me?
Yeah. And let's be honest, babe, this was her moment. I had that single back in 1999 when she was really cool. Oh, I just think this casting made so much sense as well. I loved her in this. Fat jokes aside, Curtis did reveal that he wrote the part for Martine in mind and had actually called the character Martine, but when she came into audition, he changed it to Natalie because he didn't want it to go to her head.
Keep it humble, yeah. And the Prime Minister role was written for old pal Hugh. Richard Curtis said in an interview, "I wouldn't have a career if it wasn't for Hugh, so I'm grateful he came along." I mean, honestly, those two go together like
Peanut butter and jelly.
donuts and sprinkles.
Ant and Dec.
You and me.
Hey.
There you go.
Yeah, like you said, babes, honestly, I do think this is the main plot of the movie, if you could say that. Some of the best scenes come from this plot
Oh my
line.
gosh. I mean, of course, jump for my love. Jump in. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Feel my touch.
Yes, the dancing Prime Minister. And you can see our recreation over at the Poppy C Podcast on Instagram.
Check that one out.
Do you know that Hugh almost refused to do this?
He's so embarrassed by that scene. He said in interviews since he hates that scene.
But I think he did it really well.
Hugh, come on, have a giggle, mate. Have a giggle.
But it was Hugh's idea to have the secretary catch him at the end.
Yes.
And I like that. That's quite funny.
Adds the comedy. Yeah. I mean, we haven't even mentioned the knocking on all the doors in Wandsworth.
Oh, it's great, isn't it?
Isn't it?
The operatic singing driver.
He's giving
driver?
vocals down.
Yeah.
Good King Wenceslas once looked down
Thank
on the
you.
feast of Stephen.
This is why he's my Poppy C podcast host. He's in my brain. Yeah, and it's just, I love that they're knocking on the doors of the other characters that we've met. The necklace lady. She answers.
Well, the jump scare I got when she answered the door, I thought, no, honey, you've already had Alan. You ain't coming after Hugh as well, okay?
Not Martin's man.
Let Martine have her moment.
And of course, the iconic kiss at the end of the movie.
Exactly, where it all reaches its epic climax.
And everyone loves a love story.
And we love an epic climax.
Especially at Christmas.
Now, fun little fact here. So all the airport greeting footage at the start and end of the movie is all real. It's real people, like you and me. Richard Curtis had a team of cameramen film at Heathrow Airport for a week with hidden cameras, and whenever they saw something that would fit, they asked the people involved for permission to use the footage.
Oh, I do love that you can tell that it's real people as well.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
That actually always makes me cry, that part.
Oh.
From the get-go.
From the beginning or the end?
Both.
There's nothing like a reunion at Christmas.
I know. And I think of it every time I go through an airport.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Actually. Now, this may be a rewind episode and not our roundup. But hey, it's never a bad time for Jacob's Jams. And we got to take a minute to discuss the soundtrack.
Of course. Yes, I mean, as we are radio hosts first and foremost, babes.
Yes.
You know we love the tunes. And as this girlie over here does say to soundtracks, I've always got you covered. And here's some wee soundtrack-based fun facts.
Ooh.
Now, there's actually a musical change-up for the US version.
Of the film? Oh.
So in the office party scene, they use, the Americans, Kelly Clarkson's The Trouble with Love.
They got... They cut the Sugar Babes?
They cut the Sugar Babes.
Not on my watch.
It's all right. We've still got Too Lost in You. I mean, both are really good songs, though.
Oh, don't get me wrong. We love Kelly C. Of course, Girls Aloud covered the Pointer Sisters' Jump for My Love. That was the song used for Hugh Grant's iconic Dancing Through Downing Street scene. And this went on to become a huge career moment for our girls in Girls Aloud.
And if we're talking Girls Aloud career and pop culture impact, you're going to want to listen to our 2-part series covering our girls and their journey and our terrible accents right after this, hen.
Oh, yes, yeah. We'll have a shameless plug for a Poppy C episode.
And honestly, I cannot wait for you to see our version of the Dancing Prime Minister. Jacob, a round of applause.
Thank you, thank you. I've trained years for this moment. Wow, what a movie, Sarah. And my goodness, the all-round impact that this film, its storylines, actors and scenes have had on pop culture is undeniable. It's truly up there at the top of the Christmas movie tree, especially for us UK hands.
Oh, my darling, there's nothing quite like a Christmas Poppy C crossover, and this one tickles me in the right places.
That sounds like quite the tantalising impact, Sarah. Well, friends, fans, folks, family, and fabulous fairies, the Poppy C Pod truly wishes you the most merry of Christmases.
Oh, we do. All the Christmas cheer to you, Huns, and a lot of big Christmas snogs.
I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. Christmas is all around us.
Merry Christmas!
And a Happy New Year! Hi guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Poppy C Pod.
Whilst we've collected our information from reputable sources, the opinions and views expressed do not necessarily reflect or represent those who we've discussed in this episode.
As much as we would have loved to have witnessed these Poppy C moments in person,
sadly we did not.
And this episode is a combination of in-depth research and our own opinions.
Make sure to check out the Poppy C Pod on Instagram at the Poppy C Podcast.
And at the Poppy C Pod on all other socials.
Please leave us a 5-star review on your podcast streaming service.
It really does make the world of difference to an independent podcast like our own.
Thanks, darlings, and see you next time on
The Poppy C Pod.